The Bucks look to take charge at the Bradley Center. We're going to bring it to you live from Milwaukee. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off a good outing against the Golden State Warriors.
And no question, the three-point shot was the difference in that game, fellas. Their percentage from downtown was outstanding.
Yeah, I know that's something you can appreciate, and it makes you smile, doesn't it, Steve? It's one of the better team performances you're going to see from beyond the arc.
Well, that's my game, Clark. You know that.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup presented by State Farm. Luol Deng, Carlos Boozer, and Joakim Noah, the front line. Lee out there with Derrick Rose. And for Milwaukee, Clark in at shooting guard. Luke Richard and Baamute out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Dallenberg. And it's Jennings in at the point guard position. Here's Clark. He feeds it to Baamute. Shot clock at 5. The drop step. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Bucks. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Scott Skiles. He said a big key for them will be containing Carlos Boozer offensively, adding, he's a player who can spread the floor with his jump shot or take you down the block, and it's tough to match his strength inside. Defensively, they'll look to keep length in front of him and limit his offensive rebounding. Sounds like a good game plan, guys. We'll see how they do it.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Deng passes to Lee. Gets it to go.
Hasn't been able to get it going offensively. It's been a slow start for him.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Jennings kicks to Clark. It's back to Jennings. Outside Jennings. The three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Now, I'll tell you what, of all the things they did well last season, maybe the most impressive was sweeping the season series against these guys.
Bucks passing it around. Clark. Jennings off a pick from Dallenberg. The three. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Both of these teams battling last year near the top of the conference.
I know it's a little bit of a shame it was so lopsided, but we'll see how things play out this year. The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the Bulls pick up 2. Clark got a piece of it. It's stolen by Rose. Lee against Baamute. Rose dishes to Noah. The kick out to Rose. Rebounded by the Bucks. Bosh has got his third rebound on the night. Here's Jennings. Connects on the 17-footer.
Soft defense right there. Way too soft.
Last outing for Chicago. They won that game against Indiana.
And, Kevin, they overcame a very poor shooting night to win that game. Now, you're not going to be able to win very often with a percentage as low as theirs.
Yeah, no beauty or style points in that game, but they did hit the big shots when they needed to. There's one thing about the alley-oop. You can't fire the pass in there. You got to have some air under that pass. It needs a little hang time.
That's exactly right. A lot of finesse, just like that one was. Perfectly thrown.
And that's what makes the play so much fun to watch. There's finesse on the front end, but then power on the end.
Here's Clark. After the made shot from Joakim Noah. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose. Now here's Rose. The fast break opportunity. Lee with the ball. And Bosh picks him up defensively. And there's the foul. It goes on cool hands. That's his first foul. And here are the Bulls now. Rose kicks to Deng. The feed to Boozer. Open look. The shot no good.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Bosh, a screen on Lee. Clark kicks to Bosh. Dishes to Clark. Bosh, the screen. Clark, the pass to Baamute. Just 5 to shoot. That gives them the lead. Jennings has got 5. Chicago trailing here. Rose dishes to Boozer. Passes it to Noah. Gallenberg's there. Baseline try. Joakim Noah again. Noah's got his second bucket of the night. Bucks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Clark, covered by Lee. And here's Rose. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Jennings kicks to Clark. Bosh, the screen. Clark, the pass to Bosh. Feeds it to Nba2K13. The dish to Clark. He passes to Nba2K13. The jump hook. The rebound by Noah. The Bulls leading by 3. And it's Rose penetrating. Shoots over Jennings. Great D that time from Jennings. The Bucks shooting to start out this game about 43%. He kicks it to Clark. Gallenberg with the screen on Rose. Off the screen. That one goes. Go.
Nice teamwork there. The pick, freeing up his teammate.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Outside Dang. Back to Rose. Outside Dang. Noah. Rebound, Milwaukee. Bosh has got his 4th rebound in this one. Clark dishes to Nba2K13. Cannot hit.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
Rose goes in. Gets it to go.
That's 4 of their last 5 buckets now coming in the paint area.
And they're in attack mode right now, barreling in there with bad man intention.
Drew Gooden has checked in for Milwaukee. Udo comes in for Chris Bosh. Jermaine O'Neal is checked in for Chicago. Gibson comes in for Carlos Boozer.
You know, typically he's just a role player, but when he does score, it allows the offense to be more balanced.
Pass to Dang. Over Nba2K13. That's good from Dang on the assist by Lee. And the Bulls lead by 3. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. They set the screen. Clark kicks to Gooden. Tries from 16. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
See the way he attacked the smaller defender there?
That's what I call know-how. He knows how to use his side.
Outside Dang. To the middle. Puts it up from 12. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got 8 points.
This is a very steady performance offensively for him.
Jennings passes to Nba2K13. Kicks it to Udo. Kicks it out to Jennings. Now the pass to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Jennings can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 3. Rose dishes to O'Neal. He dishes it to Lee. And Strong with the one-handed jam.
Too little, too late from the deep. Give him credit for trying anyway.
Great job he did getting through him and up to the rim.
Yeah, now that was aggressive, and that's exactly what I like to see.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Henson checked in for Udo. Tobias Harris comes in for Nba2K13. And it's Barbosa in for Brandon Jennings.
Great screen there. It sprung him open, and he took advantage.
Watson with it. Gibson a screen. Backing down his lead. He feeds it to Gibson. Hammers it home.
Pretty significant laps there on the defensive end, guys.
Yeah, those are the ones you just can't allow that.
No, if you're giving up dunks and layups, defensively, you're in huge trouble.
Now here is Barbosa. A 14-point game for him in the win against Golden State. Gooden defended by Butler. Got a piece of it.
He is getting a royal treatment from these fans.
Yeah, I like to see this, Steve. A lot of love coming for him from the fans.
The Bulls leading by 6. Now Watson. The feed now to Gibson. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Clark. Gives him the lead pass. And that one's good by Gooden. The Bulls shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. Here's Gibson. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 3 rebounds now in this one. With the lead pass. Good. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
That's right where they wanted to go with the ball on that possession.
And there's the foul. It goes on cool hands. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Wow, that's 3 in the first quarter, and I think if you're the coach, you've got to think about sitting him down.
Cuts off the pass.
You know, Kevin, by and large, the turnover story hasn't been that bad for him. I mean, they've only given up a handful.
To the paint. Here's Henson. The shot goes down and gets his team back to even.
Great pick, and that gave him enough space to get to the hoop and finish.
And here's Watson. Gibson a screen. Watson kicks to Gibson. Lee outside. 5 to shoot. Steps back and fires.
Well, I think he kind of alligator-armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Dishes it to Barbosa. Lets it go with a 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
They'd love to see him aggressive like that when he's on the floor, especially when the defense gives him room.
So both teams making some changes here. Bulls trail by 3. Passes it to Boozer. Guarded by Harris. Can they get it? And Hamilton gets it to go on the assist from Carlos Boozer. Hamilton's got his first bucket of the night. Outside Jennings. Harris a screen on Rose. Here's Vukrinic. There's the block. Now here's Rose. Right now averaging 21 points a game. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. .40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Boozer inside. Guarded by Harris. Shots good by Boozer. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
Jennings with the bucket.
You know, he got 1 step ahead of the defense on that one. Excellent job.
Hamilton with it. Averaging 8 points a game. Outside Rose. Shoots. Buries the jump shot. Rose has got his second bucket of the night.
I tell you what, he can be an offensive force when he's on top of his game, guys, and he usually is on top of his game.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bulls lead by 1. And we'll get it going after this from the Bradley Center.
Next Friday, Tony Parker and the San Antonio Spurs take on Ty Lawson and the Denver Nuggets. Live from Pepsi Center. Do not miss it.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Taj Gibson is out there with Jermaine O'Neal. Then there's Richard Hamilton. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Watson in at the 1 spot. Barbosa. Offensive rebound. Here is Nba2K. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Nba2K's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Bucks. Watson kicks to Hamilton. There's the dish to O'Neal. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Butler passes to Hamilton. Feeds it to Watson. Hamilton with a screen on Jennings. 6 to shoot. Elbow shot. Can't get it to go. The Bucks go the other way with it. It's hauled in by Watson.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. With a break in the action, time for a rundown now of the most accurate shooters at small forward over the last 10 games. We look at Nba2K, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And obviously looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He really works hard to get good position on the inside to get some high-quality looks.
And that hard work is paired with a very aggressive mindset, Steve. I mean, he attacks the basket whenever he gets the chance, every opportunity. And a lot of his shots come right at the rim.
And the Bucks with some changes. Drew Gooden has checked in for Henson. Tobias Harris comes in for Nba2K. And Cool Hand subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. And the Bulls making a change also. Reed's checked in. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, Cool Hands in the last outing against the Warriors had a huge game. He ended up with 35 points and was a big part of their rebounding effort as well, gathering several big boards to help out. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. He was tremendous. Clark, what a performance from a terrific player.
And, Kevin, this is what it means when you can be counted on. The kind of game he had is something he wants here tonight.
Yeah, it's so special to be able to come through under pressure in the biggest of moments, and that's exactly what he did.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Richard Hamilton.
You know, it's interesting. Sometimes with him, the contested shots are the ones that he tends to make. You know, sometimes if he's wide open, he misses. But if you get a hand in his face, he seems to relish it.
That's exactly right, Steve. But also, he's a tremendous finisher. I mean, it doesn't matter if he draws contact on his way to the rim or not. He'll find a way to get it to go.
And the Bucks making a change here. Bosh is checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Noah comes in for Jermaine O'Neal. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Earl Watson. Here's Rose. Powered down with both hands.
We see more and more point guards with that kind of impressive dunking ability, don't we?
Absolutely. We're seeing more and more of that kind of explosiveness. In fact, the point guard now has never been as prominent and as important, I think, in the game than it is right now.
I agree. Some of that is the rule changes, guys. No hand checks. The floor is more spread. But, yeah, this new breed of athletic point guard is so exciting.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
From 10 feet out, and it's Chicago scoring again.
Been a little too easy for them inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they've really dictated the action in the paint. That's been their focus, and the defense hasn't mounted much resistance at all.
Clark dishes the Bosh. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
3 straight buckets in the paint. They're making it look effortless.
Well, speaking of effortless, you'd like to see a little more out of the defense. So how about trying, guys?
Lee outside. Lee left side. Fires top of the key. And it's Butler missing.
This game very well could come down to a few possessions, and if that's the case, rebounding could play large.
Yeah, in a close game like this one, securing the ball is so vital.
Clark. And that one's good. Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
That's what a good solid screen will do for you. It gets you a good look at the hoop.
Now Rose. He's got 8. Gets the bucket. Rose has got 10.
Guys, he's really shot the ball well. It's definitely not his fault they find themselves trailing in this game.
Harris kicks to Clark. It's Leandro Barbosa on the way. Over Lee. Barbosa's shot is off. Bulls trail by 4. Right side, Butler. From down in the low post, it goes. The Bucks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Bosh passes to Clark. Over Rose, and that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 6 in the quarter.
They don't seem to have many answers for him in this game. He's doing a terrific job out there. Outstanding work.
Rose kicks it to Noah. And the basket good.
Well done, finishing that one off.
Right here, over these last 10 games on the Bulls schedule, Kevin, this is how they stack up. 3rd in rebound, 15th in assist, and free throw shooting, not pretty at all. Bottom third of the league. A number of players really struggled at the line.
And the rebounds really jump out at me, Clark, when you talk about all those numbers. I mean, this is a ferocious rebounding team. They're very physical, and they always take the fight to their opponent. They seem to own the paint, and when they do that well, they're awfully tough to beat.
There's a screen. Here's Clark, who's covered by Rose. Clock at 6. Over Lee. And it's Barbosa, again missing. Bulls have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. And he hits it to tie the game up. Lee's got 13 points.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
Here's Harris. That's good. Harris has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, he's just embarrassing the defense right now because didn't really need to double clutch there.
Outside Butler. Reed against Bosh. Here's Rose. Butler kicks to Reed. Noah. Bulls moving the ball around. And it's Butler missing. Here's Clark. 35 points for him last game against Golden State.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him too.
Back to Barbosa. Here's the screen. Over Lee. And it's rejected. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Bulls. And, of course, the Bucks. Right on their heels as they got the next best record.
You know, I think for Chicago, they've been playing some winning basketball here in the early going. I like what I've seen. They've showed no signs of slowing down from last season.
Well, this is a team that knows itself and knows what it's capable of. They've just got to keep working and continuing to improve.
Here is Nba2K13. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Boozer's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bulls have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Outside Rose. Tries again, and Boozer lays it in. Boozer's got his second bucket tonight.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there.
He kicks to Henson. Outside Jennings. D'Alembert sets a screen for Jennings. Tipped away. It's stolen by Dang. Moving it up. Hamilton. And that one's good. Hamilton's got his third basket of the night.
And some instant offense coming for them after that steal.
Yeah, that's terrific, beautiful transition basketball. No chance at all for the defense to get back and set up.
Pass to Henson. Here's Vugrinic. Can't get it to go. And it's Chicago the other way. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. The Bucks trail. And here's Jennings. What a 24-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. He was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Udrich. Shot clock at 6. Kicks to Nba2K13. Shoots a 3. No luck. Here's Chicago. They're on a 12-4 run. Fourth, he's guarded by Udrich. The pass to Watson. Over Udrich. Watson's shot is off.
And I think whichever team starts to dominate the glass could really take control of this game.
I won't disagree with you. I mean, it's so tight between these teams right now on the board that you're just waiting to see which team might pull away.
Back to O'Neal. He dishes it to Gibson. Leads him in there. Here's Dang. Nba2K13 pulls it in. Nba2K13 has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jennings dishes to D'Alembert. It's back to Jennings. Here is Nba2K13, and the layup falls. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Well, if they didn't look at the scoreboard, you'd think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I like the energy they're playing with here, Steve. I mean, a nice uptick in their second chance points.
Here's Dang. Nails it from the high post. Dang's got his second basket of the game. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. He feeds it to D'Alembert. Gooden up top. He passes to Nba2K13. Over Dang. Here's Gooden. The monster one-hand slam.
Major glass eating that time, fellas.
That's just the kind of aggressive basketball he's known for.
Yeah, it seems like we see that play from him almost every night. An offensive board that ends with a slam.
Backing down is Dang. And it's good from the elbow. Dang's got 4 this quarter.
And can you ever remember him getting his confidence shaken? I mean, it just doesn't seem like he's ever bothered by any adversity or any pressure.
And you can't forget about his excellent shooting touch from long range. I mean, he's capable of spreading the floor and absolutely punishing defenders if they're late closing out.
Down goes the slam. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
Steve, so close.
Well, such a seesaw affair, back and forth. I mean, this has been an unbelievable game to watch.
Udrich, the pass to D'Alembert. And Gibson with the block. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Here's 4th. Jennings with the rebound. Buck shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Udrich can't hit. Chicago leading. Here's Watson. And the rebound goes to D'Alembert.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And that is good. 10 points for Luol Deng. 1 second left. And no good trying to get that one. And a tight game here as we end the first half. It's the Bulls. They lead by 3. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome, I'm Damon Bruce. A great game going out at Bradley Center. Some good basketball for the Bulls. Starting off on the right foot this young season, they're definitely playing well. Courtney Lee making the most of his minutes. High percentage looks in the first half. Amazing work from the field, shooting in the high 60s. That's big-time bucket buying. And on the other side, Milwaukee just keeps scrapping. They've looked to their bench for scoring, and it's paying big dividends. A superstar half from Cool Hands. He's got 12 points, and it's been a good overall defensive game for him. He's brought a nice intensity to the floor in this one. That's it for me here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the start of the third quarter.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Bucks trail by 3. Clark, he's in at shooting guard. Gallenberg's out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Jennings. And it's Nba2K13 in at the 3. So that's who Scott Skiles starts the second half with. Here's Bosh. The baseline jumper goes down. Bosh has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Bucks. The Bulls shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Jennings against Rose. And there's the feed to Boozer. Back to Rose. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Bulls have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Clark kicks to Nba2K13. Clark covered by Lee. Here's Clark. In low to Dallenberg. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He gathers. Shot's good. Dallenberg's got his first 2 points of the night. Now the Bulls with it. It's a 1-point game. Rose off the pick from Noah. Rose against Jennings. Rose, no good.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry. You know, they've really made the best of their chances down the middle of the lane here.
Yeah, they haven't met much resistance down in the paint, so I think you've got to continue to pound the ball down low.
Jennings dishes to Clark. Bosh gets it to go. Bosh has got 8.
3 for 3. You got to like this hot start in the third quarter.
Rose kicks to Lee. Dishes it to Dang. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Here's Lee. Rebound, Milwaukee. Nba2K13's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score. So that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
And that one's good by Clark.
They're rolling now. 5 straight hoops to start this quarter.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Boozer kicks to Rose. Lee. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Bucks. And Nba2K13's got 7 rebounds in the game. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, and very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look.
Bosh, a screen on Rose. Clark, the pass to Bosh. And that one's good. Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
What a great start to the second half. They still haven't missed a field goal.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 for the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Boozer with the screen for Rose. Pass to Lee. Left side, Dang. Shoots it. And again, Chicago. No good.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Clark kicks to Bosh. The dish now to Clark. 6 to shoot. Bosh a screen on Rose. Here's Clark. Feeds to Jennings. Lee with the steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Gets the bucket. Lee's got 15.
Well, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Drew Gooden has checked in for Dallenberg. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Dang. Lee dishes to Rose. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low, Jennings. It's stolen by Dang. He kicks it to Lee. Pass to Rose. Dang up top. Kicks to Lee. There's the pass to Boozer. Gooden with the steal. Here's Clark. He's got 15. Ring shot on the way. Second chance effort. And that one's good by Gooden. Gooden's got 12 points in the game.
He will fight you down low, guys. Really battles in there. He comes up with a lot of second chance buckets.
Stolen away. Clark, the pass to Jennings. And it's blocked by Rose. Now here's Lee. 15 points in the game. Dang with it. Back to Lee. And the shot is good. 17 points in the game.
Got such a good feel for his shot today, in a really good groove.
Here's Clark. It's back to Jennings. Jennings can't get that one to fall. Bulls trail by 4. Left side, Boozer. Good look. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 5 assists tonight. Bucks have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Bosh, the screen. Here's Clark. Makes the lead pass. Shot's good by Bosh. Bosh has got 8 points in the quarter.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Rose kicks to Lee. Backing down. Noah. Bulls moving the ball around. That drops. 8 points for Carlos Boozer. The Bucks have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Bosh a screen on Lee. Clark dishes to Jennings. He dishes it to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. 9 feet out. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
The defense that time didn't do quite enough. I mean, it takes a lot of effort to stop him when he gets in tight.
Dang with the bucket.
And we have seen the intensity pick up big time here in the second half.
Well, you can feel the desire from both teams that they really want to win this one.
Clark, the pass to Bosh. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
That's a look that he'll never pass up. The one he'll usually never miss.
Rose goes in. That ties the game. Rose has got 16 points.
Well, for him, that finger roll is almost second nature. That's a tough shot for most players.
Jennings kicks to Clark. It's stolen by Rose. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Bulls have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And they're right around 74% as a team from the free throw line to this point of the season.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Jermaine O'Neal's checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for Carlos Boozer. Richard Hamilton's checked in for Luol Deng. And Earl Watson is subbed in for Derrick Rose. Poked away. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Watson's running. And the shot is good. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Another turnover, another bucket.
And you know, Steve, turnovers can really be game changers. I mean, they sap your team and then give the other team life. So it's a double-edged sword.
You know, the one-hand jam.
You know, once he corralled that rebound, he was in just the right spot to power it back down.
You can see it coming too, couldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, there's no way that was going to be a simple little putback. He saw the angle and he gave it a little something extra.
And Gibson kicks to lead. Shot clock at 6. Back to Gibson. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Yeah, the fans not happy at all with that whistle.
And the fans, as you would expect, not allowing their feelings to be kept on mute. They didn't care for that one.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Then for the Bulls, Luol Deng is checked in for Lee. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Earl Watson. D'Alembert with the screen on Rose. It's Leandro Barbosa on the way. Over Deng, and it's blocked by Deng. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And Mbah-a-Moute is checked in for Milwaukee. Clock is at 3. Here's Jennings. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Jennings has got 4 points in the quarter. Chicago leading. Now Rose. He's got 16. Hamilton outside. He feeds it to Gibson. And that one's good. Gibson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Bucks shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Jennings kicks to D'Alembert. The jump hook. Can't get it to go. And the Bulls going the other way now. Rose attacking. Now the feed to Gibson. Rebound, Milwaukee. And Mbah-a-Moute's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Barbosa with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. The 9-foot shot. Barbosa gets the bucket. Barbosa's got his 2nd basket of the night.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Jennings against Hamilton. Gibson up top. He has 6. 6 to shoot. Deng kicks to Hamilton. Back to Deng. Over Barbosa. Defensive rebound. Hamilton outside. Shoots over Jennings. Straight up. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
He was not to be denied that time, guys. Fought his way to the glass and came up with the points.
To the inside. And he converts the layup. And that's 18 points for Brandon Jennings.
Right now, they're just pillow-like inside. Way too soft. Too many looks at and around the hoop.
Yep, totally agree, Clark. 10 of the last 12 points now that they surrendered have come inside that lane area.
Rose, no good. The Bucks trail. For the tie, Barbosa gets the bucket. Barbosa's got 7 points.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
Goes off the bit from Gibson. Rose attacking. Dishes it to O'Neal. Over D'Alembert. O'Neal misses.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
Gets it to go.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And here's Hamilton. 7 points in the game. He passes it to Rose. Rose can't get that one to fall. Takes it from 10, and that's not going to go. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here.
NBA season is in full swing. Josh Smith and the Atlanta Hawks go on the road to battle the Miami Heat. Live next Friday night.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And now our sideline reporter Doris Burke has a report on our Sprite uncontainable game. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, our uncontainable game in this one, the stretch by the Bucks. The third quarter is when they took the reins of this game, and they haven't given them back. You have to like their chances as we head to the fourth period.
Okay, Doris, thanks. That scoring run, guys, was pretty key in this game so far, don't you think?
Yeah, very much so, Kevin. I mean, that was like a runaway train there for a while. No stopping them. That really blew the game open.
Well, you bet it did. I mean, when you've got one team in such terrific offensive rhythm and the other guys on their back feet, tentative, hesitant, it almost always leads to runs like that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. Their front court, DWYANE, Carlos Boozer, and Joakim Noah in the middle. Derrick Rose is out there with Lee.
Just an unbelievable display of offense here today.
Well, it seems like every shot that goes up finds its way to the hoop. I mean, every player is sharp and on target.
Running out of time. Rose attacking. Boozer kicks to Dang. Back to Boozer. Bulls moving the ball around. Second chance shot. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist from Carlos Boozer. Boozer's got 3 assists tonight. Passes it to Clark. D'Alembert with the screen on Lee. Here's Clark. He's covered by Dang. Clark dishes to Bosh. Jennings passes to Clark. Lets it go from deep. And Lee pulls it down. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Tell you, I'm anxious to see what ends up happening with that Knicks game. Should be a good one.
Here's Jennings. Here's Clark. It's back to Jennings. Easy shot, and that's good for 2. Jennings has got 23.
Defense cannot do anything to stop him.
Yeah, they're trying everything, but nothing's working.
Goes off the bit from Noah. Rose goes in. The dish to Noah. And that one's good. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Clark. Feeds to D'Alembert. He kicks it to Clark. Launches it. The rebound by Noah. Noah's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Rose penetrating. And that one's good.
Yeah, and he's such a clutch player, too. Relishes these big moments with the clock winding down and games up for grabs. That's when he tends to want the ball and create something, and more often than not, deliver.
And you know what else? I love how comfortable he is rising up and knocking down jumpers straight off his dribble. He doesn't need a fancy setup to be effective.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Scott Skiles is going over with his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Jennings kicks to Clark. Pass to Bosh. Working on Gibson. 11 feet away. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. On the wing, Dang. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Kicks it to Noah. Lee outside. Noah with a screen for Lee. Lock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. With the clock winding down, and it's Rose. This time the assist from Gibson. Gibson's got 3 assists in the game. Barbosa kicks to Jennings. The pass to Clark. Bosh, a screen on Lee. Goes for the alley-oop. Drops in the layup for 2. 25 points for Brandon Jennings. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Here's Clark. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And Nba2K kicks to Clark. Outside Bosh. He dishes it to Barbosa. Rebound by the Bulls. Noah's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Rose penetrating. Shoots it up. Stays with it and hits the off-balance shot. Rose has got 14 points now in the second half. Jennings dishes to Clark. Bosh, a screen on Lee. Here's Clark. Well, good with the triple.
A very rough quarter for him as not much is falling right now.
Outside Rose. Over Barbosa. And again, it's Derrick Rose. And now it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
He has taken over this game, guys. I don't know what else you can say about it.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Jennings with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. Here's Clark. And Lee pulls it down.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Shot's good by Gibson.
Well, after all those struggles in the first half, he has really picked it up here in the second.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Clark. Rose with the block. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And the Bulls making a change also. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Taj Gibson. Here's Clark. Drills it from outside. Clark's got 20.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
The Bulls have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of those shots. Lee outside. He feeds it to Dang. There's the feed to Noah. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Clark. Back to Bosh. Dishes to Clark. In low to Dallenberg. That's good. And it's all knotted up. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open. And as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
Here's Clark. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Clark's got 22 points. And so here is Chicago. Now here's Rose. Passes to Boozer. To halt the run. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 9th assist in the game now. Jennings passes to Clark. The dish to Nba2K. The Bucks working the ball around. 6 to shoot. Dallenberg with a screen on Lee. Jennings, he's covered by Boozer. That's good. 16 points for Chris Bosh.
He's really flipped the script with this performance here in the second half.
Throws off the bit from Noah. Rose kicks it to Noah. Shoots from 14. The shot no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Clark. Over Noah. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And the pace has really ramped up in the second half.
Steve, I like the re-energized effort here. I mean, it's been a battle.
Lee outside. The rebound by the Bucks. D'Alembert has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Nothing's working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the basket.
Here's Clark, covered by Lee. Shot's good from Nba2K13. And it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Poke loose. Here's Clark. He's covered by Rose. Misses from close range. Bulls trail by 6. And dang, here we go. Inside. Rose dishes to Boozer. Over Nba2K13. And it's Boozer that time, and the assist by Rose. And 12 points for Carlos Boozer. Jennings passes to Clark. Bosh, a screen on Lee. Shot clock at 6. Bosh kicks to Clark. And the rebound goes to Boozer. Boozer's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Rose over D'Alembert, and it's sent back from D'Alembert. There's Lee with the 3, and Nba2K13 pulls it in. And Nba2K13 has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. D'Alembert sets a screen for Jennings. Lee against Jennings. Lee kicks to Rose. They find Jay on the way. Good, he hits the jump shot. Rose has got 18 points now here in the second half. Here's Clark. D'Alembert with the screen on Lee. Clark kicks to D'Alembert. Stolen by Noah. Now here's Lee. He's tightly guarded. Dang dishes to Lee. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Feeds it to Rose. 3 on the clock. Shoots over Jennings to tie it up. Boozer. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Here's Clark. He passes to D'Alembert. He kicks to Clark. Here's the step back. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Dang with it. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Pass to Rose. Back to Noah. Over Bosh. Noah's shot is up. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
D'Alembert with a screen on deck. Here's Clark. They need this one. It's good.
Yeah, this club well on its way to victory. Beautiful offensive execution.
Yeah, I like the fact that it was wire to wire too, guys. A fantastic job for them.
And it's the Bulls with the ball.
You gotta love it. I mean, this kid battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
And he gets it back. And they get it back. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Well, that'll do it.
According to sources within the league office, you have just been named the conference's Player of the Week once again. Who do you most credit for this award?
Well, I don't think I can single out any one person or group of people. basically everyone involved, the coaching staff, my teammates, the fans, my family. They're all to thank for this great accomplishment. Thanks to everyone.